Going throughout this offseason, it was pretty obvious that the Portland Trail Blazers were going to, at some point, sign a backup center. It's news that I had been waiting for the past couple of weeks, and each day came and there was still nothing. Well, today was different, as Portland has signed none other than a former All-Star and a future Hall of Famer, and that is Pau Gasol. Now, I really like this signing from an on-court and off-court standpoint. On the court, Pau Gasol can still play. Even though he's 39 years old, I still think he can bring a little bit to the table. He can knock down threes. In 2016-2017, he shot 54% from three. That was on 1.5 attempts per game over 64 games. In 2017-2018, he played 77 games, and he shot 36% from three on 1.5 attempts per game. And last year, he only played 30 games, only played 12 minutes per game, only shot 0.4 threes per game, but he still shot 46%. So this is a guy who can knock it down from the perimeter. You combine that with his passing. Per 36 minutes the last couple years, he's averaged around 5 assists per game. Combine that with him being a very good rebounder. Per 36 minutes over the last 6 years, he's averaged over 11 rebounds per game. And you combine that with his ability to score here and there in the low post, and this is a guy who's a very solid backup center. He's a very smart player, and I think he'll be able to handle 15 minutes per game off the bench behind Hassan Whiteside very, very well. Once Nurkic comes back, if Portland decides to remain with Hassan Whiteside as their backup center, Pau Gasol isn't the type of person to be unhappy if he's not getting minutes off the bench. I think he'll like Portland as a city and as a place. I think it fits the type of person he is, and then I think he'll embrace his role as a mentor for a lot of our young bigs like Jusuf Nurkic, Zach Collins, and Skal Labissière. That segues into another reason why I like this signing is I think Pau Gasol will be a good mentor for those guys. His experience over his NBA career is valuable in my opinion, and I think he'll be able to teach a lot to the young bigs that I just mentioned. Portland hasn't had a big man coach for the past few years, and I know some people personally who have complained about that. Well, Pau Gasol will be your big man coach. He'll be your big man coach while also providing valuable minutes off the bench. He's a very good locker room guy, a good leader. He fits the culture very, very well, and this is a very good pickup by the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, last year he only played 30 games because he had some injury problems, and that's a concern with any player in their upper 30s in terms of age, but now he says he's healthy and ready to get into next season, so hopefully we get a full season of Pau Gasol. Now, this is also really cool just to have a future Hall of Famer, a guy with his pedigree, his name recognition. It's really cool to have that guy as a Portland Trail Blazer. I mean, Pau Gasol's been in the league since 2001. He has over 20,000 points for his entire career. Hopefully, he has a few more points left in him. So moving forward, it looks like Portland has probably filled out their roster for now. I do expect them to go into training camp in the preseason with a few guys battling out for that 15th spot. But I would still take a very hard look at Kenneth Faried, because Kenneth Faried, he has the size of a power forward, but can't really shoot, so he plays a little bit more like a center. But with Pau Gasol being a 7-foot center, a guy who would defensively play center, but can also stretch the floor out, so it makes sense to pair Kenneth Faried who can't shoot next to him. I think Faried and Pau Gasol would be a very good front court pairing off the bench. It would also provide Portland with another backup center in Faried, so that if Pau Gasol got hurt or Hassan Whiteside got hurt, Faried could step in and fill some of those center minutes. We don't really have a guy like that now outside of Pau Gasol and Hassan Whiteside. I guess Skal Labissière could play some spot center minutes, but he's more of a power forward to me. I just really like Faried's fit with Pau Gasol on both the offensive and the defensive ends. However, I don't think another signing is in the cards this offseason, so it looks like our roster is basically complete. So anyway, that's a wrap for this video, Blazer fans. Let me know what you think of this Pau Gasol signing. And with that, I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been Tori. Peace out. Go Blazers.